Had an interesting experience this past week. It was on Thursday that I got a phone call from a fellow with a very distinct East Indian accent, and he was telling me that he was from Windows and that he wanted to help me with my current Windows program that I had on my computer. And he told me that it was coming up for renewal. And he asked me the question, do you want to have it renewed for another year or do you want to cancel it? So I responded by saying, well, let me think about it. Yeah, okay, I think I'll cancel it. So then he replied by saying, okay. He said, I'll help you cancel it. I'll need some information to get your refund. So the first question he asked me is, first of all, are you at your computer? And I said, yes, I am. And he asked me, he said, what do you see on your screen? And I said, I see the power of prayer and the prayer of power. And that's exactly, I was just working on my sermon at that point in time. And that's what was on my computer screen, this particular message I'm sharing with you this morning. And then he went on to ask, he said, is there anything else? And I could see a couple of slides down, and I said, yes, it says that when a believing person prays, great things happen. And you can see there on the side, I've included a screenshot of that particular PowerPoint slide. As a matter of fact, you're going to see it in a moment as I get into my message. And so I realized he was kind of what's going on here. So I said to him, you need to know I'm a pastor. And I said, I'm preparing for my sermon for Sunday, and my topic this coming Sunday will be on the topic of prayer. And I said to him, I believe in prayer, and I pray for people all the time. As a matter of fact, I said, let me ask you, what can I pray for you? And he kind of hesitated, and I went on to say, well, you know, as a pastor, I do this all the time. I offer to pray for people, and I said, I'm not singling you out. I do this regularly. And it's true. When I meet people or on the phone, I'll ask, and what do you want me to pray for? And then I say a quick prayer for these, whatever they request. And so I said to him, tell me your first name and I'll pray for you right over the phone. Well, he said, my name is Aaron. And so I just launched into my prayer. Dear Lord, I said, I ask you to please be with Aaron. Lord, you know him and what his relationship with you is right now. Help him to always do that which is right and to live an honest life that pleases you. And then I went on to pray. I said, Lord, if Aaron doesn't know you as his personal Savior, I pray he will ask Jesus to come into his heart and forgive him of his sins so that when he dies, he will not have to go to hell forever and ever, but that rather he will be able to spend eternity in heaven with you. Well, when I finished praying, he asked me, he said, are you a father? And I didn't quite understand. And I said, what do you mean? Well, he said, are you father of a church? And I said, well, I'm not a Catholic priest, and that's what Catholics call their minister, father, and obviously that's what he was thinking of. But I said, I am a pastor of a Baptist church, and I pray for people, and that's why I wanted to pray for you. Well, that's when I heard the click, and the phone went dead. Well, I was thinking afterwards, you never know the possibility of that little conversation with him. This is my new way of dealing with scammers. And you never know how this is going to affect him down the road. And perhaps even make him aware of his need of salvation. And maybe, hopefully in the future, even to help him avoid any kind of work that causes him to have to lie and deceive. So that's the way I saw this particular opportunity.